Hey guys, Alpha Mike. I haven't done a video like this in a while. So um, anyway, so this video is gonna be about GTA Online, and this is the Cayo Perico Heist. So basically, I do it solo. And this is like the best way to make money on GTA Online. Uh, and this is how I do it. This is like how I've learned and kind of seen other people doing it, but I kind of found my way. Anyway, so you need your submarine. You need to pay 100,000 for the fee for the heist, and then you do the prep work. So that's all the beginning stuff. But this is gonna be the beginning of the heist. So you have to set all of your things. So the main thing is you gotta make sure you have um, your locations, like your intel on all the places. And once you have that, the best way to get in is going through the drainage tunnel. So this is how I do it. So I use my submarine, and so we go through the drainage tunnel. That's the entry. That's the best way to get in. So you're just gonna swim. Um, And there's secondary targets, which is like other items you could grab in the heist. You could get cash, you could get cocaine, you could get marijuana. Uh, what's the other? Oh, gold. But you need two people if you want to get like gold. That's the downside of being solo. But solo is pretty good because you take the 100% cut. You get whatever you need. Nobody's gonna mess you up unless they're a good player. But usually, if you don't want to wait for somebody and you want to grind and get whatever, so you gotta cut through this gate. That's the same as usual. Yeah, so you need the blowtorch. Um, The only things you really need for prep work before you start the heist is the blowtorch. You just need the fingerprint cloner scanner and the cut. What is it? The cutter for the diamond. I can't remember the word right now. Anyway, so once you get that gate cut, then you just have to dive under there. Little cutscene where he opens the hatch and then he gets in. For my primary target, which is the main thing you get in the game, I got the pink diamond. This came out like probably the week it was announced. But anyway, yeah, usually it's rare to get it, but it's very random. But sometimes you get it. So best thing to do is go up there. Yeah, it's kind of hard first time doing it, but then you learn easy how to get up there. So then you just run around there, and then there's a little ledge there that you could just walk through. Just wait for the guards so you don't get caught. You slide in there, and then you take out that guard there. You always take headshots. Don't shoot in the body because they'll alert everybody and then you're screwed. So don't do that. And then there's a guard that comes out from here. Now, I don't know why, but I think it's a glitch. Every time you kill him or you hurt him, like you smack him, he alerts the guards, so I don't even bother touching him. He stands there pretty much, so don't worry about him. But you gotta kind of sneak around him. You press R3 or L3 to kind of sneak around this, so he doesn't. Oh yeah, always get money from that vault because it's just extra money. So look, I got 45,000 for that, and fingerprint scanner. Usually, there's another way to get in, but I know how to do the fingerprint. It doesn't, if you know it by now, if you've done it so many times, it takes about a minute to get it done, and I kind of know already where the which identical pieces match the fingerprint. That's kind of tough to learn, but like I said, over time it's gonna be so easy. So I was saying there's an easier way. If you grab a guard's keys, you could go down the sewer and go through there. It's a lot easier and safer, but for this one I didn't get the keys, so I just did it that way. That's the easiest way, because if you go look around with all the guards and you try to look for a key, most likely you're gonna get caught, so you don't want to go through that. Anyway, so I finished that. So you're gonna go downstairs, and that's where it's gonna be. The prize. Yeah, the pink diamond. So once you get that, you gotta cut the gate. And then we're going to go through that. Should be good. Yeah, this you just gotta keep going. Don't hit all the way, because then it gets. By the time it gets red where the heat is, then it just overloads and doesn't work. So you gotta make sure you cut it good. There you go. So I got the diamond, and that was 1.3 worth 1.3 million. So I got some money in the vault. I got the diamond. So that's a pretty good catch just there. So paintings are worth a little more than they're worth more than cash. But sometimes when you can't find secondary weapons, secondary targets, you can't. There's not a lot of things around, so I found those two paintings, so I took the both. So right now I have 1.5. That's not bad. And then I'm gonna get another 100 something, so 1.6. So it's a pretty good score. So now I'm done. I got all my bags full, because paintings take 50% of your bags, so I had two, so it filled up my bags. So I couldn't get anything else. So only thing I have to do now is get out of there. This is an easy way to get out too. You just press square, hit square, and then you get up there. You take out this guy, and then there's another guy there. Take him out. And then this guy, usually you want to wait, because there's a guard on the right side here by him, and it's facing him. And if you shoot him, the other guards can see it, and then it alerts everybody and fail. So just wait till he walks away. He's gonna walk away soon. It's like a minute. He stands like there for a minute, yeah. So once he's already walking, take him out, and then you get out through there. So that's the real easiest way to get through that first part. That's how I always do it. Like I said, if you get the keys, then you could go through the sewer even easier. So then, now this is the other easy part. So basically, you just, once you kill this guy here and you take the bike, there's other guards that walk around there, so you don't want to leave any witnesses. So like this guy, you have to get rid of him too, because he walks around, and if he finds out, then it fails the mission. So you don't want to fail and start over. That's the other sucky thing. So then there's this car that comes through there, and if he sees that body and the other body, then everybody knows, so you have to take him out. So once those three guys are down, then you're gonna make your way to the gate, because that's the only way out of the compound. And then you just park your bike there. You take this guy out, one headshot, and then you do that, and then you do this, So you get those two guys out of the way, take out the camera, so when you drive out, there's a spot you. And then you pretty much have to drive uphill there. That's the safest way to get down because the roads are too crawled with guards. So the mountains are your best bet. So, yeah, you're just gonna wait for that other car to move, yeah, and then you just drive on down. There's like these bushes and stuff and trees, just make sure you don't hit them because then you could fall off your bike, you don't want that. Then you could lose your bike and then you're gonna have to kind of walk down, it takes more time, so this is the fastest way. Anyway, so then I usually just park the bike there, I don't deal with it. And then there's a couple guards here. The main guard here you gotta take out is this guy because he's here with the camera and the camera bothers as soon as you walk that way you're gonna get caught. So then you take out this guy here on the dock. He's just standing there by himself so nobody really checks on him. And then there's another guy here blocking the entrance of the dock. You take him out as well. And then there's always going to be a boat there. Usually, I see two right now, but it depends. So anyway, you take one of those boats, you get on, and then you drive off. Just be careful with this boat here, because sometimes it circles around, so it might catch you. So you got to be careful with that. And then pretty much you just sail off. Just get off, escape the island. And then you go straight, and then... yeah, I was just doing that for fun, crap. But that's it, and then you get the 1.6, but there's a fee for Pavel and the, I don't know, fencing fee or something, so they take a little cut out of that. I think it's like 10% or something. That's the only downside to it. But either way, if you do it with a group or you do it by yourself, but like I said, the easiest way is going with your group. I mean, easiest way is just doing a solo because you don't have to wait on anybody. You could do it on your own. And this is the most money you're going to make. And pretty much you give them to him. And then that's the other great thing too. So there's an elite challenge. So if you do all the elite challenge check marks, then they give you more money and a bonus kind of. So yeah, so I got 100% of the cut, the elite challenge. So you did it under 15 minutes, which I did. I didn't fail any hacks with the fingerprint, and my bag's full. So they gave you an extra 50,000. So I got 1.5 million just for the heist. So that's pretty good, honestly. And then you get real good XP, and then you're set, and then you get to enjoy. And then if you could do that every day, or you could do it twice a day, or if you tried 3 times a day, you know, you make a lot of you could grind and pay for everything you need. I know people buy shark cards and all this other stuff, but like I said, it's not necessary. As long as you're patient and you just do one every day. Yeah, I see the cut there. There's a fee. That's the downside. I don't know why they give you a fee. You're the one that pays the fee already, so why does that even matter? Anyway, so that's how I do it, guys. What do you think? Any questions, any concerns, or maybe you have ideas? Put it in the comments. Anyway, take care.